Slugging boys. Und der biggest und der boss. Which button makes this thing go? Send me to the fight.
What's happening? What's going on?
Fox is the biggest and the strongest. Kill the other boys. Fighting and winning.
Please, no more kissing. We're not going anyplace scary.
Time for foot slogging, boys. Und der biggest und der boss. Which button makes this thing go? Send me to the fight.
What's happening? What's going on?
Hey guys! Oh man, this is so typical. I was about to start Man of the Month request. Orcs be quiet. And I get a message. There is a new patch out there for Warhammer 2. I dropped everything, and started installing this shit. So we'll have to do the Thronebreaker Man of the Month sometimes later. Just one thing, guys. My whole settings are screwed. This is what happens when you play an old game. When you have to change the monitor settings just to accommodate for the old game, everything is screwed. Yeah, look at this. What the hell? What the? Okay. Yeah, I was enjoying X3 too, but X3.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
Hey, Tamir, thank you. I was enjoying X3 too, but I'm enjoying Warhammer 2 as well. And Warhammer 2 pays the bills, you know? You know how it is. Where the hell is the patch notes? New patch. Okay. So this is called the Festag update beta. So it is not released right now. It's beta, but beta is usually almost the same thing as the real thing. So guys, don't wait for the real thing. Beta is probably not gonna change much unless there is something totally
My god.
missed. Was totally missed there. It's gonna be the same thing. Take the warrior. Okay, let's see. Patch notes, that's my favorite thing. My favorite thing after, okay, let's go. So what does it say here? The Festag update beta brings a number of improvement changes, fixes, and balance changes to Warhammer 2, along with a major skill updates update for the lords and legend lords of the old world that appear in Warhammer 2 Mortal's Emperor's campaign. Oh yes, yes! Character of the old world now get red skill trees compared with the new world counterparts in Warhammer 2, plus numerous tweaks and changes to their existing skill traits and abilities. It's almost like they forgot that in the previous patch, and now since people, are mad about it, after the seeing the bloodlines, they are delivering. They become the yes man to the crowds, which is a good thing. We can play the patch immediately. Character mounts have also been standardized to unlock the specific ranks. These are all detailed below. Oh, standards. Alongside the fresh balance pass for specific battlefield units, the Festag update beta also features some important bug fixes, including a fix for a crash that occurred when a Vampire Coast faction owning Pirate Coast was destroyed, and a fix that ensures exhaustion is applied after a hero has established a pirate co. I guess the exhaustion bug on the assassins was connected to this thing here. It's not very clear, but they might have fixed the exhaustion as well, Shit Wizard. Spectator mode has also been updated with a new functionality. Again, please see below for full details. Okay, instructions. So if you wanna stay with the most recent update prior to first update, you have Norska beta, and if you want to go into the new update, the Festag update, you need to go to Coast beta. So you can select which version of the game you can play with. So this is good to give you options which version of the game you want to keep playing. Old world character skills update. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see what they done here. Empire has Emperor's Finest. Spearmen, Swordsmen, Flagellants, and Halberds get 8 melee attack and melee defense on rank 3. Speed of Horse, Empire Knights, Rise Guard, Knights of the Blazing Sun get 12 charge and 12 armor. Assuming it's all flat here, I did the percentages here. Of course, the percentage is still here. Pistol Corps, Pre-Combat Militia, Crossmen, Handgunners, Pistoline, and Outriders. Oh man, they put everything in one for the range. So now we can have buffed Pistoliers and Outriders, flavor using before we get better units, buffed immediately. Missile damage 12% and armor 20%, all under one skill. Hell yeah! It looks like the greatswords are no longer at Emperor's Finest. I feel like the greatsword should have been here, but the greatswords instead get weapon strength and armor 12. Units who already have good armor. Yeah. Oh, look at this, guys. All of a sudden, Luminarch is together with a steam tank. 10% reload and 50% ward save for steam tank and Luminarch. Oh my god. Reload and ward save for both. To finally remember the Luminarch. Imperial Gunnery, Mortar Cannon, Volley Gun, Rocket Batteries, missile damage and armor 20%. Hell yeah! Now we can get it before the second area. This was before ward save for the steam tank and Demigryphs. Demigryphs now lost the ward save here. So these are the basic battle skills. Oh my god, look at this wall of text. How many new bugs are we going to discover today? So these are the veteran battle skills. Veteran are rank 7 and higher. They're activated at rank 7 and higher. Strength of Hardships, Spearmen, Swordsmen, Flagellants, and Empire Knights are in one group. 5 leadership, 5 melee defense, and 15% magic resist. Sharpshooter is the second skill. Free company, crossman, handgunners, pistols, and outriders get 12% missile damage. So more missile damage for outriders and handgunners. Oh my god. We're gonna give like super pistoleers now. They also get 10% reload here as well. What the hell? Those outriders are just gonna be aiming, not even reloading. They're just gonna aim, poop, bang bang, aim, bang bang. Outriders no longer even have a reload. Just aim and shoot, aim and shoot. Missile resistance 15%. You know, guys, nowadays I see all this shit. We can't really load our previous campaigns to finish those campaigns. We're gonna have to start some new shit. Some new shit. Hell yeah. Test for Bell, Great Swords, Halberds, Rise Guard, Night Sword, Blazing Sun, and Demigriffs. Get 5 melee attack, 5 melee defense, and 15% fist resist. Holy shit. This is really good for the Great Swords and the Halberds. Finally, we can have our glorified state troops in the end game with better buffs. Artillery Master, Mortar, Cannon, Volley Gun, Rocket Battery, Steam Tank, Luminarch. Get 12 missile damage, shell reload, 20% ammo. Holy shit. Oh man. Look at this. I'm having tears in my eyes, guys, when I see shit like this. Oh boy. Well, 1 second. Okay, this is the Emperor, guys. I'm happy with these skills. We just have to see them in the game, which ones work and which one don't work. Dwarves, Axelord for the miners, warriors, and the longbeards. Now the longbeards are also on the Axelord. They used to be on the Grimnir Heirs. 8 attack and 8 defense, solid. So it gives you another reason to get Axelord. Especially for people who struggle in the early game against the greenskins, Axelord is great, because now it even affects longbeards, which is amazing. Tactician, Quarrelers, Thunderers, and Rangers! And Rangers! Oh my god. They finally, this shit must have been in works for the months. I don't believe they did this in like a couple of weeks. They're applying all those notes, guys. All those notes they've been taking. Tradition and innovation. Oh my god. They have a skill for bolt throwers and a gyrocopter. What the hell? Why is there a skill special for bolt throwers and gyrocopter? Again, the bolt thrower is finally on Bella skills, but it's getting some kind of special treatment. It's like people don't use this unit, so we're gonna put in a separate skill that nobody's gonna use. What the hell? What is this shit? Put gyrocopters together with Fire and Fury, and put bolt throwers together with Tactician or the Thunderer. Oh my god, this is not good. Bolt thrower should have been here, gyrocopter should have been here, not this shit here. Somebody's gonna take this shit here just for the bolt throwers and the gyrocopter. Bolt throwers here, gyrocopter here. Do it, CA, do it. Okay, we have Tactician, Mambo Jumbo, Fire and Fury, Iron Drakes, and Flame Cannon. Yeah, the gyrocopter should have been here, and bolt thrower should have been Tactician. I mean, this is a Thunderer, so the Grudge Thrower is here. Why is Grudge Thrower Thunderer? Bolt Thrower should have been here. This shit makes no sense. It's like they didn't have another skill to make, so they make some nonsense here. So, Bolt Throwers should be at Thunderer, and Gyrocopter should be with Fire and Fury. This is horrible skill. If we finally get a buff for the Bolt Throwers, and like this, nobody's gonna put 3 points for this shit. If bolt thrower is here, you put 3 points here, use bolt thrower early, and then replace it later with a garage thrower, cannon, organ gun. Happy panda. Happy panda. Happy panda bolt thrower here. Sad panda here. You're not gonna use this skill just to use bolt thrower 5 minutes. If a bolt thrower is here, you're gonna be happy to use for 5 minutes. God damn it. What the hell? Oh man, bolt throwers, that's a cursed unit. Let's move on. So Iron Decks and Flame Cannon, missile damage and reload. Green Airs, Slayers, Hammers, Iron Breakers. Melee attack and weapon strength 8 and 12%. So the Hammers lost their 8 melee defense from their basic battle skill. But they get 12% weapon strength, which is insane. This will put Hammers some of the highest infantry damage in the game. Thunder is for the Grudge Thrower, Cannon, and Organ Gun. Oh, how I wish the Bolt Thrower was here. I guess we're gonna have a shitty skill again, but I mean, maybe we put 3-point Bolt Thrower, you know, and have fun with Bolt Throwers. Kappa. Blaze Begrungi, Miners, Warriors, and Longbows get 12 armor, 5 melee defense, and 50 magic resist. Okay. Davi Firepower, Rangers, Callers, Thunders, Iron Drakes, and Gyrocopters. This is a veteran skill. Get this is hell yeah. So you don't need to have shitty battle skill for Gyrocopters. You can just take the veteran battle skill. And there is a veteran skill for bolt throwers. This skill is definitely a miss. But at least they have a solid veteran skill, which for 1 point does even better than this. So I guess you get something. Hammers, Iron Breakers, and the Slayers get 5 melee attack, 12% weapon strength, and 50 physical resist. Holy shit. And the Slayers get 12% weapon strength here as well. Oh my god. Oh my god, Giant Slayers. We just played Karakaren campaign recently. The Giant Slayer is gonna be insane. Now with extra 24% damage and 15% fist resist, they create monsters. Fist resistant Slayer is amazing. They have a high health. Mogrim's favorite, Bolt Throwers, Grudge Thrower, Cannon, Organ Gun, Flame Cannon, 12% missile damage, 10% reload, 20% armor. Oh boy, we're finally getting a proper update to the Warhammer 1 stuff. Warhammer 1 is officially dead. DLC for Warhammer 2. Lower that price, EA. Lower that price. Green skins. Oh boy, I need a second for this. One moment, guys. Okay, here we go. Dagobos. Goblins, Night Goblins, Nessus Skulkers, Goblin Archers, Night Goblin Archers, melee defense, melee attack, ammo, and missile damage. Holy shit, this is a value skill. This is some value skill. Defense, attack, ammunition, and missile damage all in one for all the goblins. But where the hell the fanatics? This better work for fanatics. This better work for fanatics. Okay. All cavalry and chariots, melee only, 12 speed and 12 charge. This will this affect goblin chariots? The goblin wolf chariot. Orc boys, savage orcs, vegans, and black orcs. 12 weapon strength, 8 melee attack, 12% missile damage, and 10% reload ranged. What? Missile damage and reload for orc boys, savage orcs, vegans, and black orcs. Oh. Are they using radius update? Must be count for the other boys. For the other boys. Okay. Other nails, all cavalry and chariots, missile only. 12% missile damage and 10% range. All cavalry and chariots, missile only. Huh. And the big lads, trolls, giant, Arachnarok. Oh man, trolls, giant, and Arachnarok finally getting some love. The spider mama's getting some love. 12% weapon strength, 8 melee attack, and death from above. Rock Lobber Doom Diver get 20% armor and 12% missile damage. Holy shit, the giant is gonna have over 700 weapon strength with technology in this shit. 700 weapon strength, mainly armor piercing. The big lads, well, it's Spider Daddy, shit wizard, okay? It's Spider Daddy now. Weapon strength is weapon damage and armor piercing damage. All both. It's both damage and armor piercing damage. Sneaky stabbers, goblins, night goblins, quick hurt, 12 weapon strength, 5 leadership, 15 physical resist. Huh. Goblins get 15% physical resist. This looks nice. So it looks like night goblins also count for fanatics. I better not recruit a night goblin fanatic and don't get any of these bonuses. Hard lads, orcs, big guns, black orcs. 5 melee defense, 12 armor, 8% ward save. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Those big guns will have 62 armor and ward save and more melee defense. This is a very strong battle skill. Good thing that greens are getting something above average. This is insane for black orcs. Trolls, giants, and Arachnarok 5 melee defense, 12 weapons and 50 miss resist. Guys, what was I saying 2 weeks ago? What was I saying 2 weeks ago? What needs to be done with these with the giants? Another 12% weapon strength for the giant. 15 miss resist for both giant and Arachnarok spider. You can no longer just Legolas it down. This is amazing change. If AI gets these skills and they get veteran giants, you're gonna take 3 seconds longer to kill a giant. The Savage Smarts. Rock Lobber and a Doom Diver get 12% miss damage, 10% armor, and 20% reload. This battle skills look solid, very solid. I mean, a lot of things can happen in 3 seconds. I mean, you can come. I mean, you know, you can do a lot of things in 3 seconds. Vampire counts. Unlimited host, zombie, skeletons, creep ghouls, and the graveyard. Finally, some love for the creep ghouls. Because we're gonna be getting the graveyard battle skill, so we can actually get some creep ghoul stuff without wasting skill points. Oh, this is gonna be really solid for the AI. This skill. 8 attack and 8 defense. So the graveyard now gonna have even more defense. It used to be attack and charge in the graveyard. Bellbots and direwolves get speed and charge, huh? I mean, speed and charge is very nice with direwolves. Cam Wraiths and the Hex Wraiths get 15 magic resist and 8 melee attack. Just what they need. Just what they need. It's like somebody like is playing the game. They know shit. Melee attack on the high armor piercing units is great. Creatures of the Night, Creep Horrors, Vargeist, Terrorgeist, Varg will get 12 charge and 12% weapon strength. This is great for the Vargeist and the Creep Horrors. The damage is okay for Terrorgeist and Vargloof, but the charge value is especially good for Creep Horrors and Vargeists. Okay. Yeah, I'm drinking my coffee, guys. My first coffee in the day. Then you know that the day just started. Waking Dead, Black Knights and the Blood Knights, 8 attack and 12 armor. Oh, attack is solid, but not charge here. Should have been attacking charge for this too. Fine as well. Carriages of Dead, Corpse Card, Boris Engine, and Black Coach get 8 melee defense and 12% speed. Speed is nice, but melee defense, when these units could definitely use like attack or charge. I guess it gives them more survival mobility. I don't think we're gonna be resuming any of the old campaigns since the changes to the battle skills. Those campaigns are gone. I delete them all, and we start fresh. It's just two big changes. This battle skill changes is more changes than done in the whole Warhammer 2 for Warhammer 1. Legions of Dead, Zombies, Skeletons, Graveguard, and Cairn Wraiths, 12% weapon strength, 5 attack, and 50 magic resistance. Oh my god, 12% weapon strength for Cairn Wraiths here as well. The Graveguard with great weapons is gonna be crazy. But everything else is getting crazier as well, so the numbers will just keep piling up. You can't even compare great weapons, Graveguard, Warhammer 1, and now in Warhammer 2. It's totally, you know, the numbers are much beefier because everything else is much beefier. You can start playing this today, Dolls. It's open beta. They rarely change anything between a beta and the real thing, so you're just gonna be hurting yourself by waiting. Time will go slower if you're waiting for something. You know how it is. Dread Knights, Black Knights, Black Knights. This is a new unit. Blood Knights, Corpse Card, Morris Engine, Black Coach, and Hexer get 12 charge, 12 weapon strength, and 8% ward save. How do you play open beta? You have to go to your library, properties, and find the what the betas are, and select the coast beta. There is instructions in these patch notes on the top. Okay, ward save for the hex rates. Wow. So the hex rates have 75% physical resist, and now they also get 8% ward save, meaning their physical resistance is 83%. That's insane. Deadly Power. Creep Horrors, Direwolves, Varg, and Creep Ghouls get 12% weapon strength, 5 attack, and 50% physical resist. Ooh, this might make Creep Horrors viable again. This is a really good skill. Attack, damage, and physical resist all in one. Ooh, sad panda for the Skaven, man. Sad panda. Man, the Skaven boys will come out of their holes, start complaining all these Warhammer 1 changes, making their Red Ogres look even worse than they are. Flying Horus, Fellbats, Vargas, Terrorgeist, 12 charge, 5 attack, 15% miss resist. Oh my god, Vargas got good shit. Vargas got a good shit with battle skills. The Vargas is an incredible unit. Really, you know, like a flying shock unit. It's can be soft and can get wrecked if you not use them right. But use them right, it's insane. Norska. Do we even need to read this? Fearsome Warriors, Marauder, Spearman, Berserk Champions get 8 attack, 12 weapon strength. It's really good for the Berserkers and the Champions. Doesn't really do much for the early stuff, but nice to get buff for the early stuff. Yoo-hoo! Hey Manuel, I hope you get well. Get well soon. Beast Slayers, Hunters, Marauder, Horsemen get 12% missile damage, 20% ammo. Oh, this is gonna make the axe throwers a little bit annoying. Warhounds, Ice Wolf, and Chariots get 12% speed and 12 charge. That's good. That's very good for the Chariots. Skin Wolves and Trolls get 8 melee attack and 12% weapon strength. Ooh, this is a good one as well. This is good. Manticore and Shitworm get 8 melee defense and 12 armor. I mean, they do need toughness. They do need toughness, at least they recognize this. Monsters of the North. Female, Giant, and Mammoths get 8 attack and 8 defense. Ooh, solid. This is solid for females and the Mammoths. Giant already has a really high attack, and you know, defense does matter more to Mammoth than a Giant because the Mammoth is so big. Champion of the North, Marauder, Spear, and Berserker champions, 5 defense, 12 armed, physical resist. This is gonna be insane for the champions. The champions got some insane buffs. If you have veteran champions, they're gonna be very hard to kill. It's gonna be like chosen wannabes. Hunters, Horsemen, 12 missile damage, 10 load, 50% reset. Oh my god. You know, guys, don't give me any ideas, but if you ever get to play Norska, we're gonna be some of these Horsemen. This boss for the cavalry, you know, we wanna be extra toxic when playing Norska. Hey, Colin. Yoo-hoo! Icy Red. Warhounds, Ice Wolves, Manticore, Skin Wolves, and Chariots. 12 charge, 5 attack, and 12% weapon strength. That's insane for the Chariots. Insane. Even for the Ice Wolves. Skin Wolves as well. This is insane. The Chariots already get speed and charge. The Chariots are gonna be just insane. Trolls, Frostworm, Giant, Mammoth. I can't wait to see what kind of update buff we get for the Gorbish Chariot. Trolls, Frostworm, Giant, Mammoths, and Female. Weapon strength 12, armor 12, 8% ward save. Wow. Wow. So Shitworm, Giants, Trolls, Mammoths, and Female all get extra 12% weapon strength. They all have high damage. 12 armor and 8% ward save. Hulks of Death and these numbers. This is very good. Okay, everybody favorite Bretonia. Okay. Low-born militia, peasant mobs, men at arms, spirit arms, no polearms. 8 leadership and 8 melee defense. Okay. Peasant bowman, mounted yeoman, 20% armor, 10% reload. Worshipper of the Grail, Greater League, Battle Pilgrims, Foot Squires, 12 armor, 8 melee attack. Huh. This is really solid for the Battle Pilgrims. Foot Squires so can always use more attack. Glorfiniel's Progeny, Grill Knights, Grill Guardians, Knights Air, Knights of the Realm, Quest Knights, 12 charge and 12% weapon strength. So get charge here as well. This used to be weapon strength only. Soul Knights will get even more charge now with almost the same amount of weapon strength. But this does not work on the flying units. This used to work on the flying units in the past, and no longer works on the flying units. So the flying units lost weapon strength. Guardians of the Lady, Pegasus Knights, they're all Pegasus, they're all Hippogriff, get 12 charge and 12% speed. I mean, flying units getting this is solid. This is kind of like a shock troop, so charge is fine. Trebuchet gets missile damage and armor. Okay. Let's see this. The Peasant's Duty, Peasants, Men at Arms, Spirit Arms, Battle Pilgrims, Foot Squires, Guerrilla League. Huh. Is it me or they forgot about... I guess this is where the polearm's gonna be. Polearms here. So they get 5 leadership, 12 armor, and 15% physical resist. Oh my god. Somebody was yesterday asking me how to make the Bretonian infantry work. You know, you had to try hard. Try hard, make the Bretonian infantry work. But with 12 armor and 15 physical resist and top 5 leadership, it's almost worth it to bleed a little to get them veterans. This is a great to anybody who wants to try hard with Bretonian infantry. Protectors of the Realm. Knights Errant, Knights of the Realm, Classic Knights, and the Pegasus Knights. 12 charge, 5 melee defense, 12 armor. I mean, charge and melee defense is solid for both Questing Knights and Pegasus Knights. I mean, it's solid for the old Knights, really. They already have plenty of armor. Chivalry Code used to be attack and charge, I think. Guild Knights, Guild Guardians, all Pegasus Knights, and all Hippogriff. Attack, weapons, and reward save. Oh my god. Those Guild Guardians are gonna be insane now. Look at this shit. These are the real units of Bretonia. Anybody who's not familiar with Bretonia, these are their pretty much their best units. What you see here in the Chivalry Code, and you don't need to use anything else the moment you leave the early game when you get purchase 35. These are their units. Grail Knights is your damage dealer, shock cavalry. Grail Guardians is your battle line. And Royal Pegasus, you know, harassment damage dealer. And Royal Hippogriff, just delete everything. And they get ward save with more damage and attack. If you don't wanna try hard with the rest of the Bretonian units, as in Peasant's Duty and Guided by the Lady, you just go for the Chivalry Code. And the Bretonian infantry is viable. We'll support it with some other stuff. You don't just have to go for the Doomstick with Chivalry Code. Guided by the Lady, Trebuchet, Peasant, Bowman, and Yeoman, missile damage, reload, and range. Range? Nice. Nice. Now we can have the Trebuchet memes and use Peasant, Bowman late game, try hard. Range? Beware Wood Elves, you're getting competitors. Okay. So, the Wood Elves have also been reworked. I want to say before we start reading the Wood Elf stuff. God damn it, why is the same color? The Wood Elves had overpowered battle skills for most of Warhammer Total War. Most of Warhammer 4, they were still overpowered even in Warhammer 2. So them getting a balance like this, I think it's fine with this. I'm fine with this. They were overpowered long enough. Who knows? Maybe they actually fixed the armor buff. Maybe they actually fixed the armor glitch for the elf units. But Wood Elves have been overpowered since they were released. Even in Warhammer 2, overpowered the best battle skills in the game. And them getting new battle skills, it's justified. I'm fine with this. No longer overpowered Wood Elves might actually have to sweat a little. So Eternal Guard and the Dryads, 8 attack and 12% weapon strength. Solid. Benefits the Dryads more than Eternal Guard. Bolt of the Forest, Glade Guard, Deepwood, and the Wave Watchers, Deepwood Scouts. 6%, 12% missile damage, 10% reload. Solid. So they're all 3 archers here under 1 skill. Solid. The Striking Branches, the Glade Riders, Sisters of Return, and Wild Riders, 12% speed from charge. Ooh. So this is really good for the Wild Riders. The Sisters of Return, is like a hybrid unit, support, magic, range, charge. So this is nice. This is a very nice for Wild Riders, Sisters of Return. So far, pretty nice battle skills. War Dancers and the Wildwood Rangers get 8 attack and 12% weapon strength. Strong for both of the units. You can make the glass cannons even more, cannony. More cannon. Ancient Barks, Treekin, and the Treemen get 12 armor and 10 physical resist. Oh my god. They actually added more physical resist to tricking. This is nice. Unkillable tricking are even more unkillable. Wings of the Forest, Hawk Riders, Great Eagle, and the Forest Dragon. 12% weapon strength, 12 charge, and 10% reload for the Hawk Riders. Okay. This is a solid for both units, as the Hawk Rider is a hybrid unit. They're kind of more impressive in melee than in range, but they can last long in melee. The Shield of the Forest, Eternal Guard, Dryads, War Dancers, and the Wildwood Rangers. 5 melee defense, 12 armor, 15 physical resist. Well, shit wizard, you can't say they were physical resist before. This is in a way worse and better at the same time. The only nerf here is for the lords, and the lords are already overpowered, because you can have double deep character skills and battle skills buffing everything. So the units are gonna be stronger, while the lords is gonna be a little weaker, and the lords are already very strong, so it doesn't matter. This is a big nerf to Orion, and not really a big nerf to Durtu. Durtu is already godlike. 5 melee defense, 12 armor physical resist for this unit. This is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Gonna make the Dryads kinda insane for the flavor with Durtu. And War Dance Wild Rangers are already have crazy damage. Now they're gonna get some toughness as well. Good stuff, good stuff. Clayguard, Deepwood, and Void Watcher, so both basic and metal skill are the same. Armor range and missile resist is amazing. So far very happy about the veteran battle skills. I mean, the Wood Elves have really good battle skills. They used to have the best. This is still really good. The units are gonna get buffed even better than before. It's just a nerf to the Lords, because the Lords were double dipping into the battle skills. If they haven't fixed the armor glitch on the Wood Elf infantry, the Wood Elves infantry is gonna be insane. It's like, this is gonna be the most overpowered shit ever with the addition of this. Swift and Sturdy. Wild Riders, Glade Riders, Turn Hawk Riders, 12 charge, 12 missile damage, 5 melee defense, 12% weapon strength. Solid. I like how aggressive the Wild Riders are even more now with this. They did lose some attack and defense from the old battle skills, but they got charge and more damage now, and more speed. So really solid battle skill as well. The Forest Roar, Tricking, Trim, Great Eagle, and Forest Dragon attack, defense, and missile resists. Really good. I mean, all the battle skills for the Wood Elves are really good. For the flavor units and their usual units. Very good. This is the biggest change so far, the change to the Wood Elves. Like I said at the beginning, before we started reading this, the Wood Elves had the overpowered battle skills since day one. Even in Warhammer 2 they had the best battle skills. This is actually a buff to the units, while it's nerf to the Lords. And especially to Orion. Durtu is barely gonna be untouched by this, unaffected. Am I going to finish the campaigns left open? Those campaigns are over. There are just too much changes here. We're going to test if they actually fix the glitch, and then we're gonna start a new campaign. What would you say the armor equivalent 50% physical is? You can't really compare it like that to Spastic, because physical resistance will lower armor piercing damage, while armor won't. So 15% physical resistance on units, especially don't have armor, is almost better than some armor like 40 armor, I would say. So physical resist is better than armor, what I'm saying. Okay, Beastman. I mean, guys, I'm thinking to my word here. We said we're not gonna be playing Total War until the release patch. You know, don't mind the things in between, which we play anyways. and they release the patch. Well, we drop everything, go play Total War. I might be playing more X3, but not right now. If I feel like it, I'll be playing it. Maybe some extra streams. If we continue from where we left off. Ungors, Gors, and Bestigors get 8 defense and 8 leadership. Why the fuck they put leadership on these units? That makes no sense. They haven't not seen the Gorbulls. Leader of the Ratios host, Centigors and Rezigor chariots, 12 charge, 12 weapon strength. That's still good for chariots.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit!
Hey Calvin, thank you for keen support. Beast Lord Spite, Ungor Raiders and Centigors throwing axes, ammo and speed. They finally, Ungor Raiders getting some notice on the battle skills. Warhounds, Razor Gore Herd, and the Harpies charge and melee attack. Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! You get guys. Harpies are almost my favorite Beastmen unit. You know, Beastmen are overpowered how they play in the campaign. So I like to bully people with Harpies. You know, send 1,000 Harpies to just murder everything. Seeing how the Harpies will get charged and melee attack. I promised Cookies we're not going to be playing a Beastman campaign this year. Another one, because you already played 4 Beastman campaigns. But the moment that clock hits New Year, I'm starting a Beastman campaign. Minotaur and Cygors get 5 defense, 5 attack, and the Cygors 10% armor. Okay. Chaos Spawn and the Giants get 12% weapon strength and 5 melee attack. Oh my god. The Giants, the Beastman Giants are gonna have like 800 weapon strength. That's insane. Ungors, Gors, and Bestigors attack, defense, and physical resist. This is crazy for the Bestigors. I don't know their impression shit wizard. It goes, you have to go some variation with wee, you know. I don't know, man. I'm not a harpy. Okay, Warhounds, Razor, Centigors, and Harpies. More Harpy buffs. Yoo-hoo! Speed and charge for my babies. Bring it on. The Harpy is gonna get 24 charge. Oh my god. I love it. I love it. It's gonna be fast as well. Some resist some missiles. Spawn, Minotaur, and Giant. More weapon strength. More armor, physical resist. Oh my god. Minotaurs are gonna be ridiculous now. Now we have to go play another Minotaur campaign. Oh man, the next time we play Beastmen, we have to do all the perversions at once. So Giant will get 24 weapon strength, and then another 20% weapon strength from the Slug Skin, which is a total of plus 44 weapon strength and 600 weapon strength. It's gonna have close to 850 weapon strength on a Giant. Why use Lords? Cygor, Ungor Raider, Centigor, throwing axes, reload, miss damage, magic resist. Some of this, the moment I saw the Harpy buff, attack and charge, and Harpy buff, charge and speed, I don't care about anything else. That's all that matters here. The Minotaurs are already overpowered as they are. The Minotaurs right now, it's like, why use anything else? Just right click, recruit all the Minotaurs, and right click, win the game. But Harpy's buffs, which makes me happy the most here. The Minotaurs are just ridiculous. We should, next time we play with the Minotaurs, we should get like 300 weapon strength. Just create a bull of death with 2 gore bulls and just move from one mass to mass. Just everything will explode in piles of blood. We're gonna do it next time again, guys, when we play it. A wrecking bull. Okay, and the last one are the Wars of Chaos. Chaos Vanguard, Marauder, Aspiring Champions, and the Forsaken get 8 defense and 12 armor. 8 defense and 12 armor. Didn't I say basic rules are better than minus are for noobs? Okay, for not, I did not say this, so goodbye. Don't troll today, please. Next time you get 2 weeks. Marauder, Horsemen, Warhounds, and Manticores get 12 charge and melee, 8 melee attack. Chosen, Spawn, and Chaos Warriors get 8 defense and 12% weapon strength. I mean, guys, if he's gonna twist my words, it has best to be close to the truth and not twist it in some bullshit that I would never say. Hammer to the Animal, Dragon Ogres, Chaos Knights, and the Chariots get 12 charge and 8 melee attack. It's very good for the Chaos Knights. Chariots, Gorbis will get even more attack now. Yeah. Yeah. I guess the Gorbist, this is a buff to the Gorbist Chariot here. Chosen get defense and weapon strength here. Monster strength, Trolls, Dragon, Ogre, Shagot, Giant, 8 attack and 12% weapon strength. Legion of Doom, Marauder, Aspiring Champions, Forsaken, Chaos Warriors, and Chosen, attack, weapon strength, magic resist. So no physical resist for the Chosen perversions. Speed and Malice, Warhound, Chariots, Chaos Knights, Dragon, Ogres, Manticores, 8, 12 charge, 10% speed and 10% miss resist. Looks like the Dragon Ogres, Chaos Knights, and Chariots got the best buffs on their battle skills. Troll, Spawn, Giant, Dragon, Ogre, Shagot, weapon strength, melee attack, physical resist. Also these units as well. Trolls are gonna be stronger than ever. Like when I have overpowered Trolls, play Sigvald and use the armored Chaos Trolls in his army. Yeah, Trolls can probably get really crazy right now with the Chaos. Simply because they have the armored Chaos Trolls. I mean, shit wizard, the Chosen are already overpowered as it is. You know, if they were getting any more resistances, that would be ridiculous, especially with Archaeon. Guided by Zinch, Hell Cannon, Marauder, Horseman, reload, missile damage, and ammo. So the Hell Cannon will fire even faster now. Ammo and missile damage. Just for the Hell Cannon here. Doomfire used to be the second area. Yeah. I'm loving these guys. There are some really nice changes to have nice flavor units with some factions. The biggest disappointment is for sure tradition and innovation. This is the biggest disappointment. Bolt Thrower should be on the list with the Tactician, and the Gyrocopter should be on the list with the Fire and Fury. That's the biggest disappointment. We finally get Bolt Throwers on the skill tree, and they get a really bad battle skill. But there's a little save here. The Bolt Throwers, when they get Veterans, they get a solid buff here, and it's also for Gyrocopters. So you can totally ignore using this skill, unless you really like to use Gyrocopters. Will the Greatswords better with the old Honest Steel? No, because the Greatsword now get 15% phys resist. They added a veteran skill, so you can be on the early attack and defense skill as well. So their early battle skill is buffing their offense and armor. Armor doesn't matter that much. And then you get attack, defense, and physical resistance here. So the Grey Swords are better than ever. Recall France and start with Guild. The Grey Swords will have almost as much armor as Chosen. Okay. Let me get some water, guys. Reading all this is thirsty work. Be back. Okay. Kinda wish Morgur had Slug Skin. So in the same campaign, we can make all 3 Legendary Lords with stacking Minotaur damage in one army, having super buffed Bestigors in the second army, and having the super buffed Harpies in the third army. Because only 2 of them have Slug Skin, which is plus 10% weapon strength for the army. Maybe they change that. Because we can only do it 2 things out of 3 in the one campaign. He has it now. We can do all 3 at once. Come on, shit reason, don't tease me. Because the way I like to play the Beastmen, now that we've done all the testing, so now in Warhammer 2, I like to stack stuff. Because, you know, Beastmen are all about perversions. All about perversions, stacking that damage. So one army, you stack weapon strength and Minotaurs. One army will be kind of like a Lord fighting with a bunch of Harpies and a Wizard. And the last army would be like just a kind of like their Doom stack, except the max buffing Bestigors. Because I like to have fun with Bestigors in the sieges. There is a limited how many Minotaurs can enter the city, and I would like to stack like 6-7 Minotaurs in one army. You get like 300 weapon strength with 2 Gorbals, so the Minotaurs just make everything explode. Skills change to a single or double tier. Those now single tier have all tier 3 effects applied. We have to enter the game here. I'm not gonna read all this here. Now we can check in the game. All Beastman Lords now have 4 skills. Oh man, nice. Slug skin on all the Beastman Lords. Hell yeah! Now we can do it. Do all 3 perversion armies in the same campaign, so we don't have to play 2 different campaigns. The good stuff. They actually changed the Moonslaker. The feat Mother trade Moonslaker minus 3% from Vampiric Attrition now only applies to Lord's army instead of faction wide. They can no longer be staked to make armies immune to Vampiric Attrition. Oh. They buffed the leader of man. They need to change the leader of man. Thing is shit. So they changed the mount unlock ranks. Light armor steeds rank 4, armor steed rank 7, chariots rank 10, flying mount rank 12, large vehicle 16, large monster 18, flying monster 18. The caster lords and heroes, these are melee lords and heroes. So the caster ones have demons slower. Okay, let's see what they fixed here. Fix the crash that could occur when a Vampiricos faction owning Pyrrhikos was destroyed. Oh my god. Finally. Took them a little over a month to fix this shit. Fixed a rare end turn crash. A rare, Fixed a crash that could occur when Beast and Breaker changed stances. Fixed a crash that occurred when a building was changed while a settlement panel was open. Oh man, thank god this is not happening to us. Always nice when they fixed crashes, even the illusion, you know, the ones that were not even happening to us. Fix the crash that occurs when loading back into the campaign map from Tyrion something quest battle. Fix the crash that could occur when triggering the chaos challenge spawn when playing as Norska. Fixed a crash in multiplayer campaign that occurred when one player unlocked a vampire bloodline when the other player was... Why the hell am I reading multiplayer shit? Who cares about multiplayer shit? Luther Harlequin no longer has +2 to pirate crew recruitment. Huh. Count Noctilus Lord Death Threat is now applied to rotting promuting gunnery mobs. Count Noctilus -1 turn for Necrophax Colossus recruitment now applies when recruiting via Noctilus ship and global recruitment. Okay, and they fixed that. I mean, I'm wondering if they fixed on the ships on the other guys. Kazakh +3 recruit rank for basic now correctly applies faction wide. As in, it was applying for all 3 lords before. Malagor's diplomacy bonus with other beastmen is now +30. They are changes and fixes. Morgul's -6% upkeep for Chaos Spawn now correctly applies. Morgul Shadow Gave trait now gives +8 defense rather than melee attack. Orion's 10% upkeep for Cavalry now correctly applies. Correctly, yeah. Fix the following faction effects not applying to ship armies. Recruitment. Yeah, this was not working at all. Exhaustion now correctly applies when establishing a pirate cow with a hero, but nothing mentioned about wounding and assassinating. Vampire cost Lord skills that require unit rank 7 now applied their effects correctly. Vampire cost army skills should now apply correctly to regimes of renown. Gunnery White's gun set skill now increases missile damage rather than weapon strength. I was believing it worked. I believed it worked. I didn't even check that one. The converted Kentoris and command technologies for vampire counts now correctly apply that bonus when recruiting via legendary lordship. So people don't get the idea. No, we knew that didn't work, but we still believed. You know, this is, you know, we're joking about it, not serious. The converted technology now provides +5 tank. The converted technology now provides +5 tank. What the hell? Plus 5 tank for heroes. It could be a legendary lordship. You get 5 tanks. There's some new unit for the Vampire Coast. I've not seen any changes. Maybe it's below. The following green technologies now also apply to Savage Orcs. Better arrowheads, better Beast Burn, Black Orc Bellow, better bossing, massive choppers. Oh, this is good. The Savage Orcs finally. I mean, look. Can you believe this shit? Can you believe this shit? How long the game has been out, and only now this will apply to Savage Orcs as well. Only now would such discrimination. Only the green and the black orcs were getting it, but not the Savage Grey Orcs. Only now this technology will work. When was Warhammer 1 released? Only now. This is one of probably now 300 plus reasons why not to ever play Warhammer 1. If you're one playing Warhammer 1, don't do it. Get the book and read it between the turns. So many shit left in Warhammer 1 that's never been fixed. Vampire fleet captain skill kidnapping assault. Garrison action change assault units. Okay, this was a glitch, we knew that. Vampire fleet captains now have the hunger ability. Bone giants now getting bows from the Arrows of Asap skill. And I believe they were getting it before, but they didn't. Blood Dragon skill Ordo Dacronis now correctly reduces Blood Knight recruitment time. I'm a negative Nancy. Oh man. Good thing that this my negativity invites viewers like you, shit wizard. What would I do otherwise? You can't pretend to be who we are not to, just to get fake experience for the other viewers. Who gives a shit about those other people? There are plenty of channels to watch for them. Vampire count stakes serve in life or in death now correctly gives plus 50% income for repression buildings. This whole time I believed I was getting 50% more money from repression buildings, which is on top of 150 plus 15%, that's like 22.5. This whole time, since Warhammer 1, I believe this worked. And now I read it in the patch note, it didn't work. So our economy is going to be even more powerful than before. I never double checked this. I always believed. This is why you should not be watching this stream, guys, because you're going to discover things that might not make your game enjoyable longer or enjoyable after watching it, because you're going to discover things that don't work and they work, and then discover things later that never worked and you thought they worked. So that's why I like why I want to say, don't double check things. Don't double check things. Make believe. If you believe it works, it works. You're going to be happier longer. So don't double check. Just believe. Just believe. If it works in your head, it works. You're gonna get much less disappointed. Oh, what the hell is this? Lohir Felhar will now be immortal if confederated. What is this? What is this? Okay, let's go. I pretend I didn't read that. I pretend I didn't read that. Go down. Okay. Okay, here we go, another one, boys. Here we go, another ones. Wurzak no longer has plus 30% upkeep for Savage Orcs after confederated with him. Remind me, when were the Bloody Hands released in Warhammer 1? So if you guys not familiar with the bug, when you confederate Wurzak, he would make the Savage Orcs cost more. So the negative would turn into positive. I mean, positive buff would be turned into negative. And if you're wondering why he had expensive armies, well, that was the reason. We knew this for over a year now. over a year. It's good things. It's good that these things are getting fixed. I'm super happy, guys. All this shit is getting fixed. It almost like they hired a guy recently and made his job to read that topic on the internet where the people were reporting like 150 plus bugs, and he was just checking there and double checking those, like his whole life purpose, to check if these things actually don't work in the game. And now we're finally getting these things fixed. You know that topic where they posted all those bugs? It's almost like they started reading that topic. It feels like that. They started reading that topic and they started fixing stuff that were broken there. I cannot believe it, guys. We're getting some quality control. The quality control has been rehired. I don't believe they moved it from the Three Kingdoms. They must have put a new guy to do all these changes. How many of these changes will actually be fixed in game? Well, time will tell. Black Arcs will no longer lose their buildings upon defeat in battle. Huh. I can guarantee you guys that some of these things will not work in the game. I can guarantee you, because this is a wall of text, and they don't do well with walls of texts. Norse can what is next? What is next here? Okay, let's fix this. Sisters of Slaughter can now be recruited from Black Arcs. They didn't weren't on the list of Black Arcs before. Capturing or taking a region with the third book of Nagash should no longer spawn a sea storm in the region. A sandstorm should spawn as expected. Huh. Northern technologies blockading the vampire coast and secrets of deep now use the correct icons. Fixed a Bloodkiss exploit that allowed rapid generation. Now I know they definitely spent time on Reddit. Added non-vampiric attrition immunity to Sylvanian, Crossman, and handgun units. Non-vampiric attrition immunity. The following beasts and factions and their associated Brayherds now have Chaos Waste attrition immunity. Blood Axe, Memblight, Reaper Horn, Shadowgore, Skrinderkin. Who the hell is Skrinderkin? And a Stone Horn. Reduce the public order penalty when capturing a settlement on easy difficulty. There are public order penalties on easy difficulty? Pick certain high elf mage hero mounts not equipping in campaign. I think that this means the chariot. Prophetess now correctly gains her Royal Pegasus mount. Get a Royal Pegasus mount. Damsel Barret Workshop skill has been removed, so no armored a knight's armor horse for the damsel. That's sexually appropriate. Removed links between any mount skills that had them. Oh man! Look at this. This makes me so happy. Removed links between any mount skills that had them. Oh man, I'm getting tears in my eyes, guys. 1 second. It's a pain when you have a headset and eyeglasses on your head and to wipe my tears. Oh boy. Christmas came early. Yeah, yes it did. I'm super happy. I was depressed last 4 or 5 days. We couldn't finish that Empire campaign. Now I'm super happy. It's sad when you can't enjoy your favorite game because of bugs. Fix various instances where sea counters could spawn on land and not be attacked. Okay, have we seen this issue? I came early too. Fix an issue where treasure maps could point off the map. The ones that were showing us Warhammer 3 lands. Fix an issue with one of the treasure hunting puzzles having two solutions. I think we actually encountered this, but I used my master 50-50 move and I still got it. Puzzles will now display correctly when playing in colorblind modes. Adjusted the Skaven and Dark Evil dilemmas to trigger less frequently. Yeah, they were basically spamming us with this shit. An event message is now received saying that the treasure hunt failed when lords and heroes are inaccessible with their attempts to dig for treasure. Okay, now we're gonna get the message. Instead of just, I'm not sure if you bugged or what. The Amner Rises event message shown after completing the campaign will now have the appropriate text displayed within the event message. Fix the rare instance where event names could be renamed when changing resolution. What? How does that happen? Satosa and the Awakening can no longer be upgraded to tier 5 when occupied by Wood Elves. No more exploiting for you, Wood Elf boys. You get regular outposts. Fixed an issue where the Vampire Fleet captains provided in level 3 garrisons would not have their spells. Guys, this patch, I have to tell you, this patch is already better than the whole Vampire Coast DLC patch. The Warhammer 1 changes, the changes people want to see, not some flavor exotic factions. That's the real shit we want to see. This is the real shit. This is the real patch. Not that patch tied to a new content that it's messed up for a month. All factions now have a garrison in Galleon's Graveyard. Arthur Lauren now has a garrison when owned by Dark Elves or Tomb Kings. Remember when we were doing our Dark Elf campaign? Nerf's request where we had to destroy the Wood Elves. I'm pretty sure there was no garrison at the time. It wasn't nerfed Footwoods, the Honest Steel. It was nerfed. They expanded the battle skills. It's actually, the battle skills are not better than ever. It's not a nerf. They just separated things. Skaven Blight and Hellpit now have garrisons when owned by Bretonia. Bloated corpses should no longer grant kills without dying in the auto-resolver. What the hell? This was happening? Every time we auto-resolve with the corpses, they would just blow up. Fixed an issue whereby armies that spawned would sometimes not interact correctly with loyalty. Certain effects and officers correctly. Beastman Chaos should no longer be able to occupy Albion. Imagine that. Galleon's Graveyard can no longer be flooded or raided by Beastmen. What? What does that mean? Flooded. Galleon's Graveyard can no longer be flooded or raided by Beastmen. Does this mean they would spawn Beastmen there to raid you and you have an event for the flood? How do you flood a maelstrom? Test it. Vampire Coast ships in encampment stands on sea will no longer show models that should be limited to encampment stands on land. Skinwolf, Werkin, and Shaman Sorcerers will no longer show Exalted Hero and Chaos Sorcerer in the Recruit Hero screen. Okay. So many guys, one moment, 1 second. I need a minute actually. Oh, guys, the Red Duke, the Red Duke no longer will gonna be standing there a horse, uh, uh, doing Pilates or some shit. Guys, I'm here. I'm here. Zalostra Darwin's porthole should now display correctly in all graph settings. What does this mean, porthole? I'm getting some really dirty pictures in my head. But let's move on. The objective area will no longer show as a yellow square when the diplomacy screen is open. Pirates arrests now correctly show +1 capacity for gunnery whites on building information panel. The price of pirate core buildings now displays correctly. Camelers -3% upkeep for necromancy heroes now works correctly. Yeah. The Lamian Bloodline -3% upkeep effect now correctly shows on the amount shown on the hero's information panel. So they actually made it work. Various text and typo issued, fixed, issued. You can definitely see that they definitely hired the team, the intern, to do this patch from that topic on the internet. Probably poor guy is probably working like 18-hour shifts the last 3 weeks. Music on campaigning will trigger more responsibly to campaign actions. They did say about the hero action fix, but they didn't mention anything about assassinations. Battle changes and fixes. Fix the crash that could occur when a player tries to connect as a specter. Okay, bye. Added the battle of the Eternal Tides map to custom battle. Silos Darwin Slaughter of the Deep about it now works correctly. Female Vampire Fleet Admirals now have skirmish. Female Dreadlord animations now play correctly in the Mangel's Manflader's Rogue Army. Fixed a large number of cases where deployment zones were the wrong way around. We actually experienced that when the Vanguard was, I don't even know how this happened, but the Vanguard was inside the enemy deployment area. Get to me, thank you. Hedgekal. Hey, Bress. Miscellaneous changes. Improved total memory allocation used when using DirectX 12. Various localization issued fixed. Capitalize the I in infamy in the race attribute section for all Vampire Cause factions on the Lord selection screen, making them literally playable again. This is why we haven't played all the Vampire Cause factions. It was literally unplayable before that. Added port icons next to the mentions of port in the help text. The help text regarding how Lockyer Felhar acquires Black Arcs has been updated for clarity. Unit balancing, oh my favorite. Green Knight. Hit reactions ignore chains from 0 to 50. Knocks interrupts from 0 to 50 plus 20 AP melee damage plus 10 base melee damage. Huh. Hit reaction ignore chains. The Pegasus Knights are now have more mass, another 300, so they just don't get deleted while they're trying to flee. Knight Errant get +4 charge. Defenders of oh my god, what the hell is this? Fleur de Lis. Is it Fleur de Lis? I don't know, Bretonnian guys, help me here. Defenders of, how do you read this? Fleur de Lis. The Fleur Knights +4 charge bonus. Greater League icon of the watch ability effect range changed from 4 to 55 meters. Oh, another 15 meters. You know, I've seen certain somebody play with these Greater Leagues before. I think it would. This is even just to troll the viewers. Just say baguette. Florida Elise. Florida boys. Florida boys. Florida Elise. Florida Lee. I don't know. Florida Lee. Okay. Florida Lee. Charybdis is now aquatic. For the lols. Oh shit! Yes! Defenders of For the lols. You got it. Good job. Good job. For the lols. This unit will henceforth be called Defenders of For the lols. For the lols. For the lols. Oh, where were we? Dwarves. Master G no longer has extra master no slowness and multi. Who cares about multi? Empire mortar is cheaper. And flagellants have more physical resistance on their ability on Sang of the Penitent. 3% more. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Crimson Killers now have proper unit size. So Crimson Killers now have the same number as the regular Black Orc unit. They cost more. They have less armor, 1 less helper entity, 1 less charge bonus, 2 less AP melee damage. They attack slower. And tweaks the splash attack characteristics. So looks like they lost some of their uniqueness by increasing the number size. Azza can now equip the Spider Banner. What the hell is a Spider Banner? High Elves, Alistair, the White Lion, Dragon Mounts, added Siege Attacker. Oh, finally. Lizardmen, oh man, look at this. Lizardmen are getting good changes, guys. Just, you know, too few, too late. But still on the solar engine slightly improve accuracy of projectile. I didn't notice any issues with the projectile. Look at these changes for the Lisbon boys. We have to start the Lisbon campaign now. This is it. We have to start the Lisbon campaign now. The game is telling us we should use at least 10 Bastillions with solar engine. It's new meta. Norska Marauder Ice Wolf Chariots now run at 95 speed. They had like 90 speed before or 92. Marauder champions have more health. Oh man. Marauder champions with greater weapons have more health and more surround speed. Oh my god. This plus the changes to Marauder champions battle skills. Marauder champions are gonna be crazy now. Card Determinator added Siege Attacker. Female Boat added Siege Attacker. Female Belfin Boat added Siege Attacker. The females now have Siege Attacker. But no Siege Attackers for Shapti. Feels bad, man. Plaguemon Sensor Bearers have +1 melee attack. I mean, who does this shit? Who is this person who decides this patch, some random X unit will get +1 melee attack? Who is this guy? Who the hell does this shit? Next patch, we will have Wolf Riders +1 melee attack. I can feel it. It's coming. Tomb Kings, Scorpion, hit reactions ignore chains from 0 to 40, knock interrupts from 0 to 40, mass from 3000 to 2400. They'll nerf the mass here. +2 melee defense, added Siege Attacker. So Tomb Scorpion have another Siege Attacker. Hit reactions, ignore chance. So he just basically takes damage, he doesn't get staggered. Is this what this means? Okay, let's see what I did with Vampire Coast. Deck droppers are all slower. They have a slower turn speed. Deck droppers with handguns have less ammo, less accuracy, less AP projectile damage, less base projectile damage. Totally justified. That's a overpowered unit. So the handguns got nerfed. I hope you guys used it while it was overpowered. Now it doesn't look so overpowered anymore, but still a useful harassment unit that deals damage. The bombers got more ammo. Who cares about the bombers? Zombie gunnery, more bombers, more charge, more ammo, more attack. Plus 14 number of men on ultra. So they made them also more melee. Huh? The hand cannons have more AP damage. They made the hand cannons AP now. But it still have 23 speed. These units are relevant with 23 speed. Too slow. Animated Hulks. Plus 25 armor, plus 4 melee defense, plus 10 leadership. Yeah, man, this unit must have sucked hard in multiplayer to get buff like this. Gallows Giant. Projectiles no longer expire before reaching max range. Huh? As if the flamethrower guy. What do we have here? Dead Trick Terror guys, plus 0.5 entity height. What does this mean? Entity is now 57% wider, so a bigger target and harder to pull out from melee. So less chance to just annoy people. Terror guys were really annoying. How they would just mess some shit, prevent some range from shooting, and go back in the air to regenerate. Yeah, so it's the same thing for the Luther Harkon. Rotting Leviathan has a siege attacker. So Celosta Darfin is on a Rotting Leviathan. Why does this look so wrong? This looks so wrong, man. Both Rotting Leviathan. Why do they have these crabs as the mount? The Aranessa has a Promethean and she has a Rotting Leviathan. Just so wrong having these big crabs. Okay, oh, Vampire counts changes. Let's see this. Vampire counts. They also changed the Terrorgeist here. The Terrorgeist was super annoying before. This will make it less annoying. It's like, let's say I'm playing dwarves and there is an annoying Terrorgeist moving, flying around, trying to hit my range artillery, and just hit a lord or hero. And the moment I click on my Slayer, I don't even give order to attack. It's already trying to get away and fly in the air. Hey, cookies. Blood Dragon, Vampire Lord, all removed undead research ability. Blood Dragon, Vampire Lord, minus 5 armor. Blood Dragon, Vampire Lord, minus 10 armor on Bard Nightmare. On Hellsteel, minus 5 armor. Blood Dragon, Vampire Lord on a Zombie Dragon, minus 8 melee defense. Red Duke has Frenzy on his mounts as well. On Hellsteel has plus 10 armor. On Zombie Dragon has minus 4 melee defense. All vampires on Hellsteel has plus 10 armor. All vampires, it's all vampires. Vampires have plus 10 armor. This is the lore of vampires. What do I mean? Vampires? What do you mean vampires? So it's shadows and death, not vampire. Is that the vampire? I guess they mean the vampire dead plus 10 armor. Lamian Vampire Lord has plus 10 armor on Hellstead. Lamian Vampire Lord on Zombie Dragon added Siege Attacker on Necrarch, Siege Attackers on the rest. White King has plus 10 armor on Skeleton Steed. Isabella and Manfred have a plus 10 armor on Hellstead, so Hellstead now has more armor. Yeah. It looks like they still haven't fixed the armor glitched on the Wood Elf technology. So I guess less staggering on these bigger units. Ryan has plus 10 melee defense. Wow, the Rangers have more leadership. Their regiment now have more leadership. Oh, look at that, guys. Another nerf to Helm of Discord. Well, thank you, multiplayer. Why the fuck they always mess up this shit? Red Ruin on Ungrim changed to unlimited uses. Duration from 50 to 35 by -9 cost multiplier. It recharges and melee. This is a nice change. I like this change. Axe of Dargon Ungrim -60 ability duration, -90 ability recharge. Added recharge in melee condition. Wow, this is actually a pretty good change for this the Slayer King. I like it. Master no slowness, change to -80% movement speed, remove charge bonus effect. Okay. This is a good changes for the Slayer King. Have you seen the boss for the Slayer's Breath? The Slayers now are stronger than ever. Greenskin Spider Banner increased tier to uncommon. What the fuck is Spider Banner? We haven't played Green so long I don't remember what the Spider Banner is. Get on with it. Remove charge bonus effect, added +8 leadership effect instead. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, that shit was removed from the game. This will be a like +8 charge map wide then. Or in his range. Man, Azak will give so much leadership to his army. So Gitsnik change as well. Makes the weapons way more dangerous. Wood Elves, Horn Valhan, plus iteration, remove speed effect, plus 36% charge bonus change, plus 44% charge bonus. So no longer gives crazy speed for the army. There's a lot of charge bonus. Spells, Denizen of the Deep, plus 4 seconds recharge time. That's the one that summons the Rotting Prometheans, I think. Drown Dead, plus 1 power cost. That's the one that summons the zombies. Invocation of Naek was nerfed by 1 second, guys. It's beginning. It's beginning. Next month is going to be 1 second. And 5 months later, it's going to be another second. In Warhammer 3, it's going to be another second. In the Warhammer 3 patch, 6 months later, it's going to be another second. And before you know it, it's going to last 3 seconds. It started, Shit Wizard. It started. This is a very exciting patch, guys. I have to say, makes me very happy, especially the old world character skills update. If you guys missed any of this, VOD will be up. We'll put it on YouTube as well. And we're not done yet, though. We're not done yet. We'll see if the game has installed. 1 second. It has installed. Okay. Let's see if we can actually load any of the older campaigns. I don't care about the RTX 12 of Walkman Valley. It doesn't work with my software. With my streaming software. Okay, the game has installed. Well, read Diablo 3 patch notes. I already did read Diablo 3 patch notes, and I'm happy about that. What the? What's wrong with the window? Look at these guys. What the hell is this at the top? What the hell is this? What is this? Looks like they messed up the window mode. Should work now.
What the hell?
Oh my god, what is that?
I'm so excited. I've missed this Bible thump.
Thank you, Brez. Appreciate it. Love you too. Okay, it's fixed, boys. It's fixed. Yeah. Ooh. Can we load the campaign here? We are not starting campaign yet. I just want to see if this shit is actually fixed. Are we gonna be starting a campaign today, boys? We have a. I want to play. We're gonna be playing pretty much most of the night, I think. Maybe what the time is it? 7 p.m. 5. At least another 8 hours. 7, 5, 4, 3. Yeah, next hour 8 hours. It loaded, huh? Okay, let's see if this was fixed. Oh.
All bones on deck.
Yeah, you can definitely see lower damage here. Such a big change when you play X3 for a couple of days. When you play another game, the amount of colors and the color variation between the games is crazy. I just need to get used to this shit again.
Fallen decades.
This is Arnesa. We're just checking something here.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
Yeah, it's been fixed. I have a +2 here. Hey Heimer, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Yeah. So this was where the campaign was crashing. Let's see if it's actually gonna work now. This is the Vampire Coast is about to end, and we're about to win this campaign. Let's see if it works. It was crashing every time last time. We'll check this in 2 different campaigns to see if it works. Because we lost the last 3 campaigns to this shit. Here it go, boys. Here it goes.
My scurvy crew tell me you come to offer things.
Vampire Coast destroyed. Yoo-hoo! Fixed! Fixed! It's been fixed, boys. Look at that. If I had a head, I would take it off for the CA. Good job, CA. We didn't have to wait 3 weeks. They fixed the Vampire Coast crash. Now we can go back to play the game. Like we said, we're gonna play all December. Yeah, fixed there. Let's see if it's fixed the other one. We'll check Clan Magnet as well. And we can check all three, just to confirm all three. Assassin glitch apparently is fixed as well. This game was crashing every time we take this city. How do you enable beta? You go to the your library, right click on the your game properties.
What the hell?
And go.
Angel Thump.
Hey, Bress. Thank you, man. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, you go to your library, click right click on your game properties, and you go under betas, and you put Coast Beta. You close it, and it will automatically change the game version to Coast Beta.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
50-50, huh? Okay. And Milner, thank you for 9 months. Beta for the lols. Beta. It's beta, guys. Now don't tell me it's beta. It's beta. Oh man, what are we gonna do here?
Victory will be ours.
Let's just go triple speed here. I wanna
Let the vengeance begin.
I wanna just see if the game will crash or not.
Kazoo.
Who's here? We'll check all three campaigns if it actually works. If all three have green lights, we're starting a new campaign today. We might not be able to load the Empire campaign because of the changes to the battle skills, but that's gonna be fine. If this two works, we'll be fine as well. We barely done anything with the Katama. We're gonna have to have a guild campaign again soon. Once again, test to see if the game will work after we win this battle. This campaign was crashing. Yeah, it's very good Brest now, so it's even easier for the guys who struggle in the early game, because you don't need to open another skill to get the advantage. to go fast here. We can do this battle with next to 0 casualties, but we're just rushing right now. We want to see if it works. We got a gun position here. Okay, let's see. Every time we would take this city last time, I did test on stream and off stream, the game would crash. This is the second, this one is with Pirates at also, the other one was with Vampire Coast. I'm not gonna play Vampire Coast today, no. Oh, look at this, guys, it works. Game has been fixed. It's playable again. Vampires thoughts are gone.
My axe thirsts for war.
And we have to start new campaigns because nothing will work. There are new skills. The Creative Assembly said they would not make changes to the game which would disable the old saves, and they were like trying to stick with this. I'm so glad they didn't. It was a shitty policy, and I'm really glad they changed it and they actually included the new skills to the game. Who cares about the old saves? Every time something new gets released, nobody even plays old saves. So there are new battle skills now, guys. Look at this, new battle skills. Wow. Now 2 points. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. This is like the best patch so far in Warhammer 2. I know I said this for the everyone, but this one is really way ahead everything else. 2 points instead of 3 here. This one is the best patch so far, guys. Oh my god, they finally... Well, we'll have to stop saying they suck at the metagame. You don't suck at the metagame anymore, CA. Every time a patch hits, just delete everything. And when I get back in about 20 minutes, boys, we'll be starting a new campaign. My pick. Not Beastman, because cookies would kill me.